Hey, welcome to Real Talk Real Estate. We're glad to have you back. How's it going out there? How's everyone doing?
Doing it. We're doing it and doing it well.
All right.
Yeah.
We are glad to have you. Good to see you out there. Woo! Yes. So
Been
welcome
busy.
to the show. We have been real busy, Brian.
We have been busy.
That's right.
Yep.
We sure have been busy, man. That's for sure.
Take it every day. It's a blessing.
Well, we have the lovely Shannon Kreklow.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, hey.
And talented.
Hey.
Talented. The brains.
Yes.
The
The brains.
boots. She's been out and about.
We'll find out.
You want to tell us about your adventures?
No,
We've got
introduce
some,
everybody. You
we've,
gotta
well, I
say
am
who
Chris
you are.
Kreklow.
Yeah, for the
Yes.
first time listeners.
First-time listeners.
Yep.
Long-time listener, first-time callers, too.
Yes.
For them, too.
Yes.
Welcome to the show once again. Hey, we love you guys. All right. And without further ado.
Yes.
Woo!
Hello.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
The man.
Brian Paolillo. He welcomes
Yeah, I don't
you
need any
with...
more help with the ego.
Hey.
What'd you say?
I said I don't need any more help with my ego.
Oh, okay. Well then,
I'm
we'll
working
we'll
on
talk.
modesty.
We'll talk
How's
about that later.
Yeah.
We got a lot to
Let's
talk about, actually. We do got a lot to talk about.
Heck yeah. What have we been up to this week, Chris?
Well, hey, 1 second here. We've had a lot of closings. Brian closed on this one right here. So let's check this out here.
Yep. Yes.
Tell us about
that
this
is
one,
that. Yeah, go ahead, Brian. Tell us about this
Yeah,
one.
it was income property. One of our other clients had listed it. It sold off market to another one of our clients who is looking for an investment opportunity, and this opens that door really, really well. And so it was like a match made in heaven. Everything
that.
worked out. It appraised. They'll have a tenant in place. So it's going really well. So
Yes.
people
Super
forget,
exciting.
FHA loan was able to get them into this property and make money on it day one. So
Yes.
it's pretty sweet.
What I love the most about this picture is like you're super happy, buyer's super happy. Of course, Shannon Fengler, the buyer's lender, was there, and then you have
She's
the
the bomb.
seller. You have everybody that was like the key players
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
on the transaction in the picture, and super thrilled. So nicely done. Nice job.
Yeah, man.
They got some bubbly out of it. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, good.
Well, and Shannon's going to be a guest coming up soon. So we
Yeah.
love Shannon. She's great. So
A
I know they
wealth
did
of
a good
knowledge.
job.
She's gonna help.
I got
with,
so confused. I was like, I'm right here.
Oh, that Shannon is always great. Here's
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
that was, these folks are really family. We love Phil and Sandy. They're great.
Yeah.
Real, just the best people. So we were so happy to find them their forever home. And it was a joy just, talking to them and listening to Phil's jokes. And Sandy's about the sweetest woman on planet
yes.
Earth. And we just love you guys. So congratulations to my, good friends and clients, Phil and Sandy.
I have to tell you guys, I talked to Phil today and Sandy just to congratulate them on their house. And when Phil answered the phone, he's like, "What's up with your bad self, Shannon?" And I was like, I'm going to start using that when I talk to our people. It could be a win-win. Like,
Yeah.
what's up with your bad self, Brian? High five. But on the wrong side of the deal, it might not be such a good call, but it's a 50-50 shot. I'm going to try it.
It could go either way.
I told
all good.
Phil I've got to at least throw that out in the universe because it made me feel so good when I answered the phone. When he answered the phone and he was like, "What's up with your bad self?" I was like, "Heck yeah, that's great."
Well, and I think the big part of that, they built that house. So
Yes.
They got to
we
pick
sold their
everything
house
out.
in Denver.
We got to really see how it
how
all
the
came
process
together.
works.
It was cool.
I can't wait to see
It
it.
was
It's going to be
cool.
so fun.
Yeah.
And talking about Shannon's adventures, she's had some adventures too. Check this out.
Yep, I went with my friend Melissa and we made macrame plant hangers on Monday. It was so fun.
Yep, that's
It
the
was
final result there.
Yep, it's a basically like this string plant holder. They're from like the 70s, I think. It was so fun to go do, and I learned how to do it. And I want to do. I want to make more stuff.
Super cool.
Yes.
And it fit that plant perfectly, and it's just really, it was neat that she was able to go do that.
I'm getting my craft on,
So,
guys.
You are
Yeah.
crafty.
Yeah, I'm
girl.
crafty.
Sure are.
Yes.
Have some other announcements. We are going to be opening up to where? Tell us about it, Shannon.
Oh, we have two new kick I can't say the right word. Rockstar realtors coming into
Boom.
coming into our brokerage in the Aspen market.
That's right.
As well as Glenwood Springs. So the lovely Pitkin County.
Yes.
I wanted to.
I'm excited.
I wanted to put in the movie, like a little tidbit from the movie Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, yeah.
Where he's like, "Welcome to Aspen," and here you go at the hotel. And I thought that whenever I think of Aspen, that's what I think of. It's so funny.
Well, we've been talking about getting Haley out there to check out some places. So let's get that together and get some cool, check-ins from our favorite places out there in the mountains.
A little place called Aspen.
Yeah. It'd be sweet. Let's do it.
Yes. So that's going to be fun. We'll announce that later on this week at who it is, when all of that. So
but
welcome.
You know who you are.
Yep.
Welcome. We are super excited, super jazzed. It's going to be great.
Yep.
Tell us about this one too, Shannon.
Oh yeah, I went to it. I didn't touch on this one. I made stuffed French toast at a cooking class that I attended on Sunday.
What's it stuffed with?
Cream cheese, stuffed French toast with strawberries, and then I made caramel from scratch, if you can believe that.
Boom.
Which was really hard, and I would never try it at home without the help of a licensed professional. But it was delicious. So.
Well, and on that note about things that we love, just a reminder here. We love the fire sauce, the Diet Dew, and John Mayer Strats. So, anyone out there that loves us, these are things that we like.
You probably should already know that if you love us already.
All right, so we kind of touched on a little bit like of a market update last week, and I think that was really cool. A lot of people are wondering, is the bubble going to burst, or should I wait this thing out? Should I wait out the storm? And honestly, all signs are pointing to now is the time to buy. There's not likely to be another big burst it's just not likely to happen. The supply and demand, there is absolutely high demand and not enough homes. So it's not as likely just to burst. Your home may not appreciate on a 15 to 25% rate. So that's a reality that will probably sink in, and but it's just not looking like we're going to have the same kind of bubble burst. And so that leads us into our segment today, where we're talking about buying
a house.
Now's the time to do it. Everybody, now's the time. So that bubble, we were talking about that here. Sorry guys. Yay, it worked out.
Yep. So buying a house, what do I got to do?
That's right.
If I'm a buyer, I've called you up, Chris. Said, hey, we haven't talked in a while. I want to buy a house. What do you do with me?
Well, I ask them a series of questions. I actually we have some documents, a buyer questionnaire. Mm-hmm. So we'll provide you with a buyer questionnaire.
I should have put that in there so you guys could see it.
That would have been a good asset.
Shoot.
For sure. So we talk about, what do you want? What are you looking for, right? Like what areas are the best fit for you and your family? What is something cool or a cool place that you'd like to live, or where is that at, and how can we get there, right?
Yep, we call it like a wish list, right?
The magic wand.
What do you want? What do you need? What do you if you could paint that picture? I love that.
I've got 2 kids, I've got a dog, I've got, whatever the configuration is, this is what I need, so I'm going to need, XYZ, and that varies obviously per client. So lots of, different options there. But the rates aren't going to stay low forever, but Wu-Tang is forever.
Oh yeah.
Can you say that one more time so everybody can capture it? The rates aren't going to stay low forever.
But
Wu-Tang is forever, everyone.
Wu-Tang
rates
is forever.
Will not
if you have questions, please call us individually on that, because we'd love to explain.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you our number at the end.
Yeah. That'll be
We're thinking about celebrating a Wu-Tang Wednesday.
Wu-Tang Wednesday would be fun.
That'd be nice.
I think that'd be a good time.
Yeah.
But back to buying a house.
Let's go back to the list of that wish list that evolves. I mean, so Alicia, who you saw earlier in that picture, that closed on the duplex, her wish list changed, and it grew from, she made a chess move, which was she wanted an investment property. This is going to be an investment property no matter what. And it evolved to, this was a faster income-based property that would allow her to get to her goal quicker. And, those things change, right? Where you want to live, sometimes that changes. Sometimes people go, I like that area, but man, I don't want to pay those taxes. I don't want to do this. So some of it changes with education.
Yes.
So that's a big piece. That's why we have a conversation. It helps to know where we're at.
Yep. So we've kind of identified where it is and what it is that you're looking for. That brings us to the next segment, right? Which will be our, got to have lending
Financing.
in place.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring a lender on, great lending partner. Shannon, she's going to come in here and
she's going to tell us how
Tell us
that
what's
process works. What did we call it? The ABCs of lending.
Yep.
That's going to be the next segment. So
excellent.
The 1, 2, 3s.
Yeah, ABC 1, 2, 3, all of that.
ABC.
Yep, exactly. What I really liked about what you just said there, Brian, with the buyer's position kind of changing, is that goes in line with the great communication that we have with our clients. If we were not having those conversations with the client, how would we have known that their goal and their method of investment was going to change? Sometimes that is really, really important in this whole game, top to bottom. So
Without a doubt. I mean, she's going to be living in that duplex for less money than she's renting right now.
Yep.
And
That's
then
awesome.
when she moves in a year or two, she'll be making money on that hand over fist.
Heck yeah,
Right.
that's awesome.
And that's what you want in any good investment. But every house is an investment, whether you're looking at it or not. And kind of going back to what Chris was talking about, like, will the market, will it crater? Will it do this? Whether you're buying a house, it's not like buying a car. You don't drive off the lot and your asset depreciates instantaneously.
Right.
When you buy a house, you're paying down 3% a year, and that's a minimum pay down.
Right.
And so, market appreciation, even at 3 and 4%, that's giving you a 7% return. People lately have gotten such great returns on their investment, but if you stay in a house for 10 years, it's statistically impossible for your house to be upside down.
Right.
That's a proven on a 30-year note. It's statistically impossible. So, would you rather be paying somebody else's rent or their mortgage while you're paying rent, or would you rather pay your own and have the money coming in?
Well, and it's the fastest way to build wealth. I don't know the right word here. Maybe organically. You're paying to live in your space, and you're building wealth at the same time. So it's really kind of a win-win.
Either way, you'll be paying.
Either way, you're going to be paying to live somewhere, and you're
Right.
increasing your equity. So you're increasing your portfolio and your investments and your family's future generational things. So
Generational wealth.
yep, it's great.
I mean, that's
Absolutely.
if you look at historically, that's a huge number for generational wealth.
Yeah, incredible.
People getting into mortgages, doing things, it gives you eventually all the equity to, you can, use that money to pay for your kids' college. You could use it for other investment properties, things like that. So, there's a ton of opportunities that you can use that money for.
I love that. And if you guys have questions on any of that, we'd love to have conversations with you and be able to talk about it, what that looks like for you individually, because everybody's story is always a little bit different. So feel free to give us a call. I don't think I've been putting our phone number at the end of our podcast, 303-578-8056. That's the direct line to our office. If you want to reach out to us individually, our contact info, or you can always ask here in the comments. So we're happy to answer questions all the time. We live, breathe, eat, sleep real estate, right?
We do. Absolutely. Well, thank you for watching, guys. It's been amazing.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Another great show. Stay tuned. We're going to have Shannon Fingler on here, great lending partner, next week. So a lot more to talk about in our series on the buying process.
Yeah, watch out. She's coming on.
Watch out. She's
coming.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Have a good weekend.